Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Plague Inc. Evolved with me, Lathrix, and welcome to Villainy. Have you ever felt like you just want to be the villain upon the world, take on everyone who hates you, and torture their very essence? Well, occasionally I do succumb to such feeling and want to be a supervillain of sorts, so I think this is going to be the game for me. The author's name I can't pronounce, but there it is on the screen. And welcome! You are a supervillain who is trying to rule the world. One pesky problem though, everyone is directly against you. You have but one choice: bend them all to your will. Almost as good as destroying them, but I guess that'll do. You can take down iconic heroes if you choose. Can you rule the world? I can and will. Hopefully, perhaps. We are a virus, and we'll be leaving everything as it is as always. Normal and villainitis. I like that. Hello, please don't do this. You have a choice. Think of the children. As a person who's not particularly fond of children, that does not help your cause, sir. Fine, if you must, click country to begin. Remember, the plague can also spread through tech. But please get me a cure pill. You have an extra one, right? Right? Hell, I want to even have a cure pill for myself. If I'm going to destroy the world for a destructive bioweapon, I may as well go down with the ship, so to speak. And let's begin in the glorious nation of India. Country of India, I should say. Okay, so what do we have? Whoa. That's saying we have a lot of infectivity. Oh, it's just the initial boost you get. It's really weird, that is, how it shows you have a boost even though you start off blank. Ooh, okay. Love. Pathogen becomes able to spread through saliva, making the virus able to spread through kissing. Ah, ew, ah, ew. Tech level 1, plague begins to nest in motherboards, allowing erosion of the computer, and light patterns that transmit the virus. Ooh. Bird level 1, the usual bird level 1 happiness. Bat level 1, the usual bat happiness. Livestock level 1, the usual livestock happiness. Insect and blood. Okay, we also have Spore Burst and Spore Burst. We all know what Spore Burst does from fungus. Allows us release a burst of plague spores rather. A release of spore. The game! Into the air to infect a new country. Symptoms, we have mental breach. You have just breached the brain barrier. And in abilities we have cold resist, which is usual, heat and drug. Then we have water level 1, transmissions and abilities, how very novel. And air, well, yes, air as well. And Kryptonian DNA. Your virus has breached the barrier between man and Kryptonian and created a strand that affects Kryptonians. I wonder who that could possibly be talking about. I'll have to ask Superman next time I see him. Martian DNA, really? You were able to get some rocks from Mars with some DNA in them. A new strand was formed in order to affect Martians. Okay then. I think we'll start off with some glorious love, or shall we start off with water or air? Honestly, I think water is best. Very rarely do I start off with abilities, but I think this is going to be the case when the abilities happen to be transmissions. Generally, a way to get around that rule. So no, I do want some severity. No, you don't do either. You failed me. Symptoms. Okay, come on, give me enough DNA so I can stop the water infection. There we go, we're in the water supply. Causing you such sorrow. Next, what do we get next then? I think we'll go with mental breach, because I want to get some severity before we start spreading any further. So what do we have here? Sneezing! That's actually perfect, that's exactly what I wanted. Fluid discharge through sneezing greatly increases infection rates. We also have infested planes. Thanks to a mental breach, you can now force people to fly on planes. And finally, adoration. Surges off testosterone and estrogen. Wait, estrogone? Hijack most emotions and create desire to spread infection. Wait. Would testosterone and estrogen actually cause adoration? Wouldn't it just make you more, you know? Yeah. I guess it's one form of adoration, which could be caused by testosterone. Anyway, back in a second though, I do need to turn something off in the background, which I forgot about, which is causing a bit of FPS lag. You may not notice it after rendering, honestly. Adoration. We're getting that anyway. Back in a sec. All better. Okay, we're back. What's next then? Aggression. Aggressive behaviour breaks out over arguments on who's hotter, you or you. Well, definitely you. Of course, you being referencing the supervillain, but still! Obsession. Severe damage to orbital cortex. triggers OCD, forcing hosts to obsess over specific you-related tasks. We're becoming very loved. I always wanted to be a loved supervillain. It's like everything I said before, but people enjoy the fact you're killing them. It's like some horrible masochistic fetish thing going on right now, honestly. Okay, so regardless, let's go into bats. Due to the huge infection rate, bats level 2, no, because I don't want to kill people. That's taken from the necrovirus, that is. Okay, lovely, spreading nice and quick. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Let's get ourselves some cold resist and some drug resist so we can start the proper spreadings, like, and makes the happy. Shall we infect Superman? Oh, if you're sure. Oh, we need both of them to carry on. Oh, I'm too curious. I need them. Okay, fine. Which leads to alien DNA. With newfound research on aliens, you can now affect anything alien, along with Earthlings. Excellent. But however, I do think I'm going to increase our spread a little bit further. Okay, let's get into birds. Excuse me. And let's get into obsession. Let's make them obsess over us. Insomnia. Inability to sleep due to following your Twitter feed. They must be very disappointed. I'm so inactive on Twitter. I do need to rectify that. Makes people irritable and less productive. Ah, good. Less work, more joy. I mean, I'm bringing a lot of happiness, honestly, so far. Air and water also increased, so now we should be spreading like absolute wildfire. How are we doing in Russia? Pretty well. Pretty darn well, in fact. Okay, lovely. Increasing transmission even further. Let's go with love. Love level 2. Pathogen can spread through sexual contact. Of course it can. Increases infectivity, leading to regenerative tears. Virus infects tear glands. Tears appear green and regenerate the dead when touched. Come again? Actually, I'm going to go into symptoms now because I did forget we do actually have spore bursts, so we don't really need to get everywhere. So green can be ignored. Mania. Excess serotonin production tree. Actually, let's go with this still. Insomnia leads to slaves. They will all bow down to you. Your villainous virus was successful. All you need is 70 DNA. Actually 75 because I don't have symptostasis. And I actually have it. Glorious. You're mine now. And mania leads to insanity, which actually isn't that important now. It does slow down cure effort, I guess, so maybe... Oh my word! Look how fast we're being cured. What happened there? Quickly, Spore Burst. Something I just grabbed has really increased cure speed. What on earth has done that? Okay, generate reshuffle now, please. Okay, we still need some more Spore Bursts. Excellent. Okay, I think we're everywhere now. Good. I think that was Slaves. I think Slaves did that. What the... What? That's not... What? Just me repeating what over and over again, seriously. Are the places that are fully infected still curing? Yes. Okay. Was that actually Slaves that did that? Oh, I need to... That's not fair. If that's the case, I call unfair shenanigans on that. That's just... No. World, cheats, unlimited strain. Yes. Finland. Something made us incredibly easy to cure at the very end there. That was really odd. Okay, let's just grab all these if we can. Love 2, and then grab what we had. So it was that, infested plains all the way down there, and then all the way down there. Then we had air level 1, water level 2. I can't remember air level 2, so let's do that. So that is essentially what we had. So now we just need to wait until we get found. We're doing this for science, so the science must be done for the people who are still alive. Okay, been found, but once again we'll wait a little bit longer. Insanity symptoms got mutated. I don't want that because we didn't have that at the time. Just wait until they're a little bit more annoyed with us and start trying to cure us nice and quick. So you know the percentage actually goes up. Okay, so now we grab Slaves. And straight away, look at the speed increase on that. Holy crap! Was that intentional? So if I devolve that, will it go back down? It seems like once it's done, but that was a definite... Oh my word! Oh, that's because it keeps... Of course, it takes seconds to take an effect. The problem is I keep mutating it due to my my mutation rate. Holy bugger! Okay, I'm not sure if that was intended or not, because I don't see why that should happen. Since they're all now my slaves, why would they actively try to cure me? I don't know. Okay, why has the cure effort been stopped? So I should have just got all of these afterwards. All of these afterwards, then, it seems. You win! Yay! I don't know if that was intentional, because that was a surprise to say the least, and not a nice one at that. I think it was good. I think it really needs some more stuff, though. I think it's a bit lacking right now, just in sheer volume of stuff. But I think it is pretty... Oh, look! The last SCP's got to 5 stars now. Well done them. I think I deserved it. Back to Villainy. I think that this really needs to be upgraded a bit. It needs more descriptions and simply more choices, and then it would be good. Also, fix the weird. Why would that happen? That is so bizarre. It went from 1% per day to about 3%. Well, that was shocking, yeah. I'm giving it 3.5. I enjoyed it. It's a really nice idea. I love things like that. It's got a nice style to it. I love the fact you make them adore you rather than go all out insane and murder them horribly. But I would like the option to murder them horribly if that is possible. Obviously, I'd like basically branching trees. So yeah, thank you for watching Certain Threats. If you have enjoyed this episode, a like, comment, favourite, share and all that stuff is more than welcome. Helps out the channel and makes me feel happy inside. And I do hope you've had a lovely day and hope to see you next time. Do take care now, and goodbye.